know, sometimes that's you get the best tune. Like you make the tune, everything's there, then you give it to somebody and say, look, just make this into something no one's ever heard before. The vocals are like this, but the beat, I want people to think, what the fuck is that?
So is this an album or an EP you're working on?
I think it's gonna be like just what I want to do is keep having big singles, and then if I like say I release 4 big singles, and then everybody's like, oh my god, Jammer's a thing. You never know, they might say, oh, we want to do a single with you or whatever. But I'm just building it. I'm not trying to just build it as an album. You know what I mean? Like just albums are kind of far. It's the last phase of albums right now.
Yeah.
It's a new day. You know what I mean? People are gonna be like albums. Jay-Z's had to do a deal with Samsung to sell his album. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he even knows it's a new day. Like where that would have never happened before. Soon now people are going to be selling their stuff to fucking, what's it called? That thing what you got on telly. Like you got Spotify, then you got like what's the thing they got on the telly where like
Netflix, yeah, like subscription services.
Subscription stuff, so you just buy your music. But that's kind of the future. So it's just about having product out there that people like you for. Doesn't matter what it is, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that is what I want to do. I think I've got to the stage where people know, yeah, I can do grime. Yeah, people know that I do all these other things and I'm an innovator. So, but I've always had people in the industry that I've had commercial success that say to me, without changing, you can do that. But you just have to do the right tunes and it has to be the right timing. So for me, this is something where it's not rushed, it's not under the label. It's just me experimenting. You know what I mean? Yeah. Kind of call the project like out the box, you know what I mean? Yeah. Not what I would normally do. And yeah, I'm enjoying it as well, that's the main thing.
It seems like your music's really developed obviously along the years and stuff like, so what kind of elements can we be expecting to hear from Jammer in 2014 and onwards, from this point onwards?
I think I'm in a part, at a stage in my career where I actually want to experiment. I've made a genre along with a few other people, and we've kind of built that for the past 14, 15 years, you know what I'm saying? So I think now, as people might not know, I was making jungle, hip-hop, rag, all that stuff before I was known as a grime producer, but nobody wanted to hear that from a UK person at that time. So it's not what I got known for. So once I'm known for something, and that's what people say, I'm known for that. Once I started trying to do the stuff that I was doing before, which I naturally done, people will start saying, oh, you're swaying from the grime scene and you're not really pushing grime or what's not, you know what I mean? But really, I've always done this. It's just now that I've decided I want to spend a little bit more time on it.
Yeah. And how do you feel that the game's changed, obviously, since he was like a producer, and do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, people know that he was like very instrumental in the grime scene and building the genre, and obviously like how you was moving records back then to how you have to move records now and move product, and say, how do you feel about the game and in the future of the game, so to speak?
I think that everything changes over time. Like, I think we could all want everything to be like how it was before, like going into the record shops and selling, selling 1,000 white labels before the record even comes out, walking out with like £3 grand. Yeah. But times change, you know what I'm saying? What you will make more money of now is always having music. People will like your music, buy into your culture, like your images, like your visuals, the way you look, how you put yourself across. And as long as you've got a brand that's around that, to sell them something to do with that brand, they'll buy it. I just think not everything's concentrated on record sales at the moment. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a lot more about buying into the culture and buying into what the people are doing rather than just buying into their music. There's a lot more to do with what that person's got to offer. Everybody, like, the internet is so saturated now. YouTube, you can go in there and do whatever in it. It's like, now people want to know what else can you do. Yeah, you can spit a bar, but so can loads of people, you know what I'm saying? You need to be showing the people something else.
Ready for the situation, plus I got my J's on. You niggas real basic, so there's no conversation. Always on my grind, no time for